What's up, Norcross? Welcome back. Another beer review here on Norcross Patch from Rolka Nation. Today we have a special first-time treat for all of us in the area. For today we will be looking at Wild Heaven's Ode to Mercy. Many of you may not have heard of Wild Heaven. However, they are Georgia's, and the Atlanta area's mainly, newest local brewery. Very cool. You probably have not heard of them because up until now they have only been available on draft in really good beer bars. They are not a big operation. They are brand new, starting out, growing on the upward path. But just recently they have released their first bottling line, and now we have 4 packs of Wild Heaven bottles. So cool. A little bit about Wild Heaven. Like I said, they are based locally. They are actually based in Decatur. 2 main players behind the scenes at Wild Heaven. First is founder Nick Purdy, who is actually founding publisher of Paste Magazine, which is a very well-received, critically acclaimed nationwide music magazine based in Atlanta. Second is consulting brewmaster Eric Johnson, who founded Trapeze Pub in Athens. Definitely by far the best beer pub in Athens. So if you're up UGA way, check them out. Great food, great beer, awesome. Now, one thing that's cool about Wild Heaven is that they are based in Decatur. Decatur has kind of become Atlanta's de facto craft beer central, if you will. Why? You know, got a lot of great pubs. You know, you got Twain's that brews on site. You got the Thinking Man Tavern, great beer selection. You got Leon's Full Service, great beer, great food. And then right up the block from Leon's is the Brick Store Pub, which owns Leon's. And the Brick Store, if you don't know, is definitely one of the most amazing beer bars in the world. RateBeer.com does annual ratings in a number of areas, and the Brick Store was actually in the top 10 in the world for beer pubs. So, Decatur was a very natural choice to have a brewery in it, and now we got it. They are not open and brewing in Decatur yet, however they are based there, but they have purchased a building and a facility for their brewery. They're starting on that. It's not going to be open and operational until probably late 2012, early 2013. Little ways to go, but they already have gotten the license to have tours and live music and all that, so that'll be awesome. So Wild Heaven, kudos to you. Looking forward to you opening your brewery, and honestly, to warming my heart on a near weekly basis. I don't even know what that means. So, let's get on to the beer, shall we? First of all, I'd like to introduce you to my dimpled mug. This is called a dimpled mug. Why? Well, it's a mug, as you can see. There's a handle, and there are dimples on it. So even though that's probably the single lamest name for any piece of glassware in the world, it's quite clear in its title. So, whatever. Alright, so this is Wild Heaven's Ode to Mercy, which is an Imperial Brown Ale. You should know what Imperial means by now, kids. We've talked about that a lot. Higher alcohol content, of course. It comes in at a very nice 8.2% alcohol by volume. Wild Heaven makes only 2 beers currently, but they are planning to make more. They make this and then also an excellent Belgian ale called Invocation. Invocation. So, Ode to Mercy. Let's check it out. Nice color, kind of a copper red, brownish color. It's not very deep, dark brown at all. Decent head on there, as you can see, not overwhelming. Good size. Kind of a lot going on in the aroma there. Definitely roasted malts, which are very common in brown ales. Definitely a little bit of caramel, a pretty big sense of coffee in there, which I was not expecting. Maybe a little bit of chocolate. A lot going on. Wow. Interesting taste. It supports the nose, the aroma, quite well. You kind of get a big dose of those roasted malts up front. You pick up a little bit of caramel. A lot of coffee. I was definitely not expecting that. It's good, though. Kind of has a nice creamy backbone to it. A little bit of kind of like brown sugar sweetness in there, and also kind of a little nut quality as well, a nutty little undertone. Very complex, a lot going on. I'm digging it. Good beer overall. I'm going to go ahead and give that a B+. B+. It hides the alcohol pretty well too. However, for an 8.2%, I usually expect to get a little more booze, a little more warming effect. But that's fine. And it's also a little more coffee than I kind of like to see in there. I like coffee when used in beer well. I just wasn't really expecting it in this. So it was still very nice beer. It's good. The Invocation, the Belgian ale I mentioned a second ago, is good as well. So a good offering. Wild Heaven, I'm really looking forward to what you do next. If you want to pick up some of the newly released 4-packs, 2 places nearby you can do that. Tower Beverage in Doraville on Buford Highway, and also if you go a little up north, Sweetwater Package in Duluth off Peachtree Industrial Boulevard has these as well. Highly recommend them. Check them out. And as always, for more beer fun in and around Norcross and Atlanta, check out rolkanation.com. Until next time, guys. Hey.